What's up, guys? Ivan 3000 here. I have an amazing deck profile for you. So it's a Nekroz Gishkis. It's a really cool idea and it's very fun, fast paced, and incredible. So let's get right into this. Triple Cloudsless. I like this guy as a 3 of. Not just for searching, but his on field effect is viable. Negating effects, making the attack 0. It helps you for pushing. It stops Dante. If Ophion is a problem, you can deal with him. So I like 3 Klaus. And he's like the least risky Necro to banish for your mirrors. So like if you ever want to search or whatever like that, you can just banish your Klaus and it really doesn't hurt. So I really like him as a 3 of. He's the only 3 of. As far as blue cards, I run 2 Valkyries. Valkyries is at 2 because I can recycle any card in my graveyard back to my deck with Mine August. And I run Daigusto Emerald, so this guy being at 2 is no problem at all. The reasoning for me running him at 2 is because I just wanted to run a bunch of other stuff and not like focus, because I already have 3 Klaus and I didn't want to do 3 Klaus 3 Valk because I don't want to open up with hands always with them and nothing else. So I just wanted to do it a little different. I know most people standard builds run 3 Valk, but I don't want to do standard stuff anyways. So I'm running Brio, of course. You have to. Levianimov, this guy is basically what I ran instead of 3 Valk. He's just another level 8. This guy, whenever he declares an attack, you can draw a card. If it's a Gishki monster, you can reveal it and look at your opponent's hand. It's just a different effect versus 3 Valks. And as far as levels, I kind of only wanted to run like 3 8s and 3 3s, and the rest just like basically 1-ofs. So this is what I'm running instead of 3 Valk, and I do like him. He still draws like Valk, and it's more abusive. And being able to see what your opponent has, that's really cool. And then I run 1 Zilgigas because you can pay 1,000 life points, draw a card. If it is a Gishki, you can shuffle a card from the field into the deck. It doesn't target, it doesn't destroy. And this guy's 3,200, so he's just a built-in out. He's just really good. And he draws cards every turn. He's really good. So that engine is just for consistency. All these do is just draw and search. And then the one Trish, he's a 1-of because you can always get him back with Mine August or your Daigusto Emerald. So Trish as a 1-of is just still powerful. The one Gung is awesome against Blue Eyes. He's really good against Monarchs and like Rogue. And even if you actually play a mirror match, which is like a rare occasion, Gung is really awesome. Whenever they ritual summon, boom, hit it. 2 Gus Kraken, and I said 2 Gus Kraken. Gus Kraken and Mine August, they loop around each other. They're the only Gishkis that I got hit, and it's just amazing. These guys, if they were at 3, they'd just be too busted, and you just tribute one for the other and just keep getting it back, because the way Aquamirror works is you return Aquamirror to the deck, target a Gishki ritual monster in your grave, and add it to your hand. So you can tribute this guy for this guy, or vice versa, and keep getting them back and looping. Gus Kraken can shuffle cards in your opponent's hand to the deck. Mine August is the MVP of the deck. When he's ritual summoned, I can target 5 cards in either player's graveyard, mine more than often. And I shuffle all 5 of those cards back to the graveyard. He recycles Unicorn, he recycles your Valkyries, he recycles your Trishula. He just recycles all the stuff that I want to get back, even Twin Twisters if you need to. The Unicorn, sad little 1-of. And then I'm rocking triple Manju. I like Manju as a 3-of. I said I like him as a 3-of. It's kind of standard, but with this build you don't need 3 Manju, but I still chose to run 3. And instead of 3 Senju, I'm running 3 Gishki Abyss. Now this guy is the main Stratos for my deck's playstyle because Shadow and Vision are my tribute fodder. They're basically like Shri, so you can like tribute Shadow or Vision to bring out your Trishula for 1 card. So you want to open with Abyss more than you open with Manju. And honestly, Manju is here just to be able to make your Daigusto Emerald. Like he's not really like, the deck doesn't depend on him like most Nekroz builds do. This deck depends on Gishki Abyss. He's just a lot better Stratos. Like he can search your ritual monsters. Like for example, you can search your Zilgigas, then you can play Nekroz Kaleidoscope, dump Zilgigas, and special summon Clausulus and Gunganir, or you can special summon Brio and Unicorn just by dumping your Zilgigas. So he's a lot more abusive than Manju, so I really prefer him over Manju. Triple Vision, of course. Vision searches your Gishki blue cards, and he's the entire tribute for the ritual summon. Amazing. And triple Shadow Madness. This guy is your Stratos for the Giski ritual monster. I mean ritual spells, and he's the entire tribute as well for rituals. The ritual summon of a water monster. So this is all just searches, and I do like that Shadow and Vision. They basically get discarded just like Colossus and Brio, so it's easy to search with them. Triple Maria of Greed, because if you open up with the hand with ritual monsters that you just do not need right now, you can just fix your hand. It's kind of like Cosmotown, you could say. Double Salvage. Salvage is great because you have so many awesome targets in this deck, being your Clausulus, your Shadow, your Vision, and your Gishki Abyss. They're like, wow. If you get back any of them, you just get a lot more searches and resources going for you. Double Twin Twister. It's viable at 3 if you want to, but since I run Mine August, I can recycle this too if I need it again. 2 Kaleido, 2 Mirror. These two are my favorite ritual spells. They're the most abusive. And shout outs to Cycle, because Cycle is so good in this build specifically. If you have something like you're just like there's no cards in the field, you have no cards in hand, you top deck a Shadow or a Vision, you can banish any of your mirrors, search a Cycle, play Cycle, tribute Shadow or Vision, and bring out Trishula from the grave, bring out Valk from the grave, all off of one card. You can top deck one card and still make a play. It's just crazy. All you need is a mirror, any of your Nekroz ritual spells engraved, and Shadow or Vision. Like if you top deck this guy and he's the only card in your hand, you can banish, search from your search off of one of your Nekroz spells, get a Cycle, play Cycle, tribute this guy, and get out any Nekroz monster you want from your grave. It's just such a crazy comeback play. So shout outs to Cycle for that. 1 Aquamirror, 1 Prep. If this was at 3, please. 1 Rhoda, and the 1 Decree. It's obviously not 40 cards, but still, it's just it's so consistent. Like the extra card really doesn't matter. The extra 1 or 2, it really doesn't matter. And as far as extra deck right now, I'm running the Kaleidoscope targets, which is pretty much 2 12s, an 11, a 10, and of course Harrell. Shout outs to him. And then we've got Lancelot, Felgrand, M7, the 2 Emeralds, Dweller, Castell. That's it so far. And for siding, this is kind of just like something I wanted to do for the video. The actual side deck is just not made right now, but I'm siding Sophia because she locks my opponent from the extra deck. Catastor, because he makes any of your Nekroz Ally of Justice Catastor against extra deck monsters. Dance Princess, if you're playing something like Cosmos, they target a lot. And she recycles your banished stuff, which is awesome. Triple Torrential Reborn, if you play anything like Cosmos, or if you play Blue Eyes, they destroy a lot, so you can get your stuff right back. And the other 2 Decrees. So, you guys, this is it right here. Really hope you enjoyed this. I hope you liked the idea. It really is a crazy fun deck. I love it so much. And if you're still like trying to make Nekroz viable, this might be a build that you want to consider. Ivan 3000 out. God bless you guys.